Community means people coming together to support a common goal. They break barriers and they're from different backgrounds supporting each other.
Being responsible for your community really means being to have pride in your home and where you live.
Our main focus in Ward 8 were our senior citizens throughout the city. We had various seniors who wanted their fronts cut, clean, prune, weeds, and that was the focus of our nature, to make sure that any senior who could not normally come out and plant or weed their fronts, our youth did that on a daily basis.
The MCC youth came over and they cut the grass, they pulled weeds, and once they finished cutting everything, they raked it up, and they said they would do whatever we need them to do, the trash or whatever. So we just need the grass cut and the weeds pulled out the yard and everything. So they did that very good, and I was pleased with it.
Basically what we did in this yard, we looked at everything first, and we noticed that she had flower beds almost in every corner of her yard. So she asked us, could we get the weeds and also cut her grass down and work on her yard. So basically we went around each garden, we cut the weeds from around them, also dug up roots that were in the ground that weren't no good, and we cut her grass, and we also did the back, and we did her neighbor's yard as well. And basically we just went around the whole house, trimming the weeds, cutting the grass, and trying to make her yard look better.
The youth were very well-mannered and respected, and I think they enjoyed their work. I think they enjoyed what they was doing, and that was nice, because it was hot out there, and most likely they wouldn't have, and the average youth would have complained, and it was hot, and I was like, wow, you don't have hats, you don't have headbands, but I think they did an overall wonderful job, and I'm looking forward to them coming back.
This summer we plan to improve our composting efforts. We're going to show the youth how to do that in an urban setting, so that you don't have any vermin, rats, or anything else dealing with your compost. We're going to set up a worm depository because worms will improve the fertility of the soil.
This box is a way for us to harvest worms so that we can replenish the soil, which has gone bad because it doesn't have any worms in it. And we put food for worms so that they can do their stuff and make the dirt right.
Well, the sense of community is important because that's a reflection of your culture. That's a reflection of your relationship to society. And I think that food is one of those things, and producing that collectively helps us to create community. I think that there's a lot of opportunity in this small plot in terms of developing some skills for some business ventures and for job opportunity in the future in the district.
Kids went out into the neighborhood and different merchants over in Eastern Market, and they got a chance to get some business experience with talking to them about donating overripe vegetables and fruit that they weren't going to use. And it just was a good experience for them to know what it's like, the business side of being green.
The positive things that this program brings to the community is the interaction of community members with the youth interactions with local businesses, and the youth interactions with one another. I think the most important thing is to learn how to cooperate with people, to do something that's productive, that's valuable, and that so many different people can have an input into.
One of the good things about this experience with the whole worms and dealing with the stuff outside is that our kids learn that it's the little things that can impact big things and make a turnaround and make something really small be really big and great.
Well, I'm hoping, each person learns something different. But what I'm hoping to convey to the youth is that in a small area in the city, that they can develop skills, that they can work together and create good food that is tasty, that they can use their hands to create a new business in the District of Columbia if those who are interested.
today, what we're doing out here, it's Wednesday. Every week we have what we call a Fix It. This is our opportunity for 2 or 3 hours out of the day to actually come out and fix problems very quickly. For example, graffiti abatements.
We're just out here wiping off all the graffiti that may be on the public signs as far as the stop signs, and wiping off the graffiti and just beautifying the community. Well, when people see graffiti in the area where they walk, where they live, well, people tend to treat it as a dirt spot, tend to treat it as a spot that's dirty and that nobody cares about. So when they see graffiti, they feel that it doesn't matter about putting trash on the streets and dirtying up the community. So we're just out here cleaning it up, and by cleaning the graffiti up, maybe people will tend to pick up their trash more and not litter as much.
This actually benefits community and lets them feel better about where they live. So it helps out with just overall appearance. Like the graffiti is out, they're cleaning it out, getting it out the way, all these signs and things that's on light post signs that need to be visible. The youth are actually cleaning that out and helping the community have more pride about where they live.
Community is achieving a common goal.
And our common goal at MCC is to keep DC clean.